different powers that be just so, quote unquote, happen out of nowhere. A lot of people think like things just happen. We know God is in control of everything. We know nothing goes without being done unless He authorizes it or green light it. We know that because if we would think in that direction that He doesn't, then we take His power away from Him. He's all powerful, most merciful, most gracious. However, He has said that the enemy of man is open to him all the time. Excuse me. All the time. An open enemy to you all the time. He told Adam that. He said, Adam, be aware that Satan or Shaitan or the devil is an open enemy to you at all times. So you can see a lot of our leaders have taken falls, unfortunately, to different powers that may not want to be happy for our success as black people, African American people. We understand that we had a long struggle to make it here, and we're not going to stop. Want to give a big, what up though to all the people over in LA, over in California. I lost Kobe, we lost Nipsey, and we lost Badass too. A lot of people don't think about, young Badass, and that's one of the brothers that was with the DPG. However, no matter what, we still black, we still family. We can't forget our people. A lot of my people just passed away. Big superstars recently in Cali. And you gotta really, really look at these things, and see how fragile life is, how fast life just can disappear in the physical life. We continue to going to live on, like, all my brothers, Kobe, Nipsey, Badass, you know what I'm saying? They living on, They living on what they work, they good work, positive work. And it's just really sad to where how these things occur because of bad energy, a lot of different things like we may not be aware of, we may not be ready for, but they happen. But it is a world that is an invisible world. A lot of people don't respect it, but it's an invisible world out here. For real, we have to really respect that. It's different creation that live in this invisible world. They do, they amongst us. There's nothing to hide that, you know what I'm saying? So we have to respect the spirituality world as well as the physical world. And I just want to, send my condolences to the Bryant family, Vanessa, her children. We definitely sad, and I thought it was a joke yesterday, and my whole day just went down. It went down like, wow, that was my guy. Everybody that know me, you know what I'm saying, know I've been a Laker fan, you know what I'm saying? My daddy a Laker fan, you understand? Detroit Piston fan, you know what I'm saying? We love Magic Johnson. We love, we love the Lake Show, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our people, you know what I'm saying, moved to Cali from the D, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Smokey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody moved over that way, you know what I'm saying? So we got a big connection with family over there, we really connected, so we really heard off this situation here. But I want to kind of get down to a deeper situation, looking at this on how successful this young man was. This brother played a lot of chess. This brother was not a checker player. If you can see it in his moves, you know, you can see it coming straight out of high school, coming straight to the league. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jordan being his mentor, scoring 90 points. You know what I'm saying? Respecting Mike, not going over. He could have took it to $1. He could have did 100. That was easy for Kobe to do. You know what I'm saying? But he respected his mentor, his teacher, and stayed there. You know what I'm saying? And that was an awesome game. He actually did it more than one time. And so, like I said, the brother was a chess player. He wasn't a checker player. He was really serious about being competitive. So it wasn't just sports with Kobe. It was also business. You know, and him being at the top of the echelons, you know, the upper echelons, that he heard, seen different things, just like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He was on that level, you know, to be able to know different things that the low income people like us may not know about unless you studying, or you know, you got the knowledge. You know, a lot of my brothers out there, they know what I'm talking about, got the knowledge, but the majority of us, we really don't got that knowledge. But being on that level up there, like Kobe, Mike, you know, Prince, Nipsey, you know, you hear different things, you let into different levels. Like Meek says, levels to this thing. So when you are open up to these different levels, you're gonna meet different people. You're gonna meet different people. You're gonna meet new things. You're gonna come into new things. You're gonna be open up to new things. New things gonna be offered to you. You know, and you're gonna be like, wow, I didn't know it was a world land like this out here. But it's a really, really vast, huge world. Um, the brother also was very educated. You know, a lot of people think, you know, he just stopped at high school. No, that brother super educated, been around the world, and he was very silent. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things that a lot of people really didn't like, is that, you know, he always smiled. You know, this, that, other, great smile, great breath. Yeah, and a very amazing heart, but he stayed silent a lot. You know, and he was a thinker. And a lot of people didn't know where his brother mind was, you know, at the time. You know, Cole was a boss. You know what I'm saying? Every time I went out to Newport Beach, took the family out there. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July and everything. We had plenty of good fun. And I always used to say, like, you know, one day I know Cole probably gonna pull up on me. I'm bumping into him. We gonna bump into each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just that energy. Well, you know, when brothers be out doing their thing and doing positiveness in the entertainment business, and you just happen to see one another, take a quick pic, do business later. You know what I'm saying? And bless one another. You know, but unfortunately, you know. We lost our brother, you know, and but the good things that he did, you know what I'm saying, will always be with us, live with us forever. We love that boy, you know what I'm saying, for real, for real. Even through that little tragic time he went through, you know what I'm saying, with that situation, he had to go to court. They was trying to take Kobe out then. They was trying to take him out then, man. I was going through a lot, like, wow. But I can understand when you young, you balling like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you be up on them upper levels like that. Them boys used to that, you know what I'm saying? But that was a tactic to try to wipe the man's reputation and tame him right then and there. The boy was very intellectual, you know what I'm saying? Let's remember how he moved on the court. You understand what I'm saying? But when you dealing in this business and you dealing in this game and you a good boy, they gotta taint you. You know what I'm saying? Just like this white shirt I got on. See, it's clean. Your record being like this and being impeccable, you understand? There's others that don't like that. Especially when you got this going on, you know, this the skin, this color. You ain't got nothing to do with this, you know, it's just your blessing. Like I was saying the other day, jumped out the shower, you know, my face, my ears, my eyes, my everything, my mouth, my everything, my hair, and my skin color, my blackness is my blessing. I'm not shooting that down for nobody. I'm not I'm not about to get up and try to fix that for nobody. This is who I am. And that's what Cole faced and battled a lot. You know, a lot of racism, a lot of trying to chop the brother down, you know what I'm saying? And they try to take him off his thing, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day on that. But he made it through. Try to take his wife, try to make his queen go against him. You know what I'm saying? That's real talking. Brothers that's married, this is a message to all my brothers that's married out there, got their queens, you know what I'm saying? Maybe taking care of their queens, their baby mamas and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. We got to keep doing that, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because we slowly fading away. Not really slowly, really fast. You know? And that's not the plan. That's not what's designed for you to be able to take care of your um, black sister and create and have generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Claude Anderson talking about powernomics. You know, if you guys ain't up on that, you guys need to get up on that. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's not written for us. It's not. I mean, we playing ball, we throw the football, throw the baseball. You know what I'm saying? And get history written about us there too. But at the same time too, if I can taint this black man for his greatness and all the achievements that he did, then guess what? Everybody ain't your friend like that no more. You know, everybody ain't your friend like that no more. You know, but like my granddaddy taught me, you really ain't got no friends, boy. What it is that your friend, who you have, is God and yourself. You mean you have associates? You got friends and stuff. You know where I'm coming from. But at the same time, too, you got to be very, very aware of your surroundings, because your main friend told you and said in the Holy Quran that the Satan, that the devil, I'm talking to men, is an open enemy to you at all times. This was way before Eve was even brought to the light. This was a talk from God to Adam. That Shaitan, let me tell you the real deal, his real name, is an open enemy to you and me at all times. So when you're not in your right element, you're not thinking, you're not focused on every step of the way of your life, oh, he right there watching you. You're already putting thoughts in your head. You get 60,000 thoughts in your head, is what they said in Time Life magazine, on the left side of your brain a day. Now, how many bad whispers and suggestions that you think that the devil is adding to that? Because he can use your own voice too. You think you thought that thought, but not really. So that's why brothers got to be really clear-headed. Kobe was clear-headed. He was not out here smoking, out here high, everything like that. Every day that brother was making big business moves. You understand what I'm saying? Got Brian over there in Cali. Come on now, that's Cope's mind. Now if he looking at that, of course you already know he looking at buying the team. He got his little brother over there with him. Of course he's sitting up there in the ranks. Of course he look. You gotta remember the brother's position with the little union that they have in the NBA. Cole was part of that. Cole was part of that with one of his LA brothers. I forgot the little brother, little light skinned brothers all used to shoot the threes. They serious black men about that thing, man. You know, and highly educated. And people don't like that. There's some people at the top that don't like that. These are brothers that don't get in trouble. These are brothers that's not, you ain't catching them out drunk. You ain't catching them out doing illicit things. So when these chances come up, to take advantage of this, to take these black men wealth that they work so hard for. It's high fives going on. It's big things going on. You understand? It's high fives going on. Easy E, one of my favorite role models, taught me the record business. And I wanted to model, and I'd have modeled my record business behind his since I've been a young cat. Out of here. Cali boy. HIV. Huh? It's real, man. Nipsey. Afternoon at his business. Cali boy. Boom. Had the knowledge. These are things that I want my young brothers to understand, that this real, this invisible world that transforms into the physical world with thoughts and jealousy, and the devil being the open enemy to you at all times, and not just you, your whole situation, your family, your kids, and our generational wealth. Michael Jackson. I met Michael Jackson when I was 5 years old. It was either Cobo Hall or Joe Louis Arena. Never forget that I got lost. Got lost actually on purpose, trying to find Michael's dressing room. And I got a chance to do that. Security guard seen me, and he took me to meet Michael. And guess what? He said, well, you know what? It's time for you to go see your mama. What your mama had? I said, my mama had on a fur coat and this, that, and the other. My daddy and this, that, and the other. My brother was there too, but you understand what I'm saying? I got a chance to meet Mike, you know what I'm saying, when I was a little kid. This was in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? No lie, straight up. And that affected my heart, you know, to push and pursue. But those men being at that level like that, you understand what I'm saying? Um, they see different things that we see. You know, they be around different things that we are on just a normal basis that, you know, we don't on every day. You know what I'm saying? They influence. That's the term I'm want to use. They influence more uh, to different things than we are, on a higher level, on a very high level. You know, and they get like pushed, they're pressured to, hey, which pill you gonna take? You gonna take the red pill? You gonna take that blue pill? You understand what I'm saying? And some boys be like, you know what, I ain't taking neither. Then some boys say, you know what, I'm gonna take that red pill. I ain't swallowed it though. I'm gonna take that blue pill. I ain't swallowed it though. Let me see my he got it under his tongue because he understand the game. It's a game out here. It's called the game of life. But you the prey. You've been hunted. They've been hunting you with hound dogs. This is a sport, bro. And the good thing about it is that you can run. And you can run your tail off. But it's a time when you got to say, hey, I'm tired of running. I can't run no more. That's over with. You understand? So that's when that thinking man come on. And he say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to outthink you. And that's what that, brother, that's what this segment, Big Chain, Big Chisel was having with you. To where you have to be a thinker out here. I'm talking about a real deep thinker that put into action. And this is what they know. They got this young boy off the scene. He was making big moves. Doing things for the community. Doing things for the hood. Always with a beautiful smile on his face. Couldn't break code. You couldn't break code on the court. You couldn't break code nowhere, man. in the hood, not even in a legal battle. We was praying for our brother. They never forgot that. They said, we gonna get this brother one way, and when we get the chance, we gonna get him. He's still with his queen, got his beautiful girls, training this girl. She got a personal trainer by the best man in the NBA. He already looking at it like, you know what? I'm about to teach my baby. I'm teaching my baby. She going to the WNBA. And guess what? I'm going to coach. I'm going to own the team. He's seen her play. Huge play. Didn't say nothing though. Playing chess. Seen a huge play. Y'all remember who his coach was. You understand? Man took Michael Jordan to the championship over 5 times. Then went with Cole 5 or 6 times. Then took Cole. Thinker. Groomed Kobe. So he thinking in a way of some very high executives. Let me say that. And they didn't like that thing. The energy that this boy brought, his family having that color, didn't like that thing. So I'm saying this to say, we love you, brother. We know it was some foul play behind this. A lot of people want to say, oh, Kobe shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have jumped in the plane. It was foggy. Wait a minute. This boy been doing this for years. I mean, we all get on a plane with plenty of turbulence. Every time you go over Denver, Colorado, I mean, it's like it's the last day you're going to be living. You know what I'm saying? Going over that plane. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. For real. But that brother had bigger enemies than us. Real big enemies. There's different things that brother never really talked about that he wanted to share, but he has some huge, huge, huge hidden hand enemies, man. Look at Tupac. Huge enemies, man. This is why it's time for brothers that's getting money, getting the millions, playing in the NFL, playing NBA, Major League Baseball, playing in the NHL. Brother, what are you doing with your paper? Look at my brother Jay Morrison. Peace, King. It's my brothers. For real, for real. Look what he just built, the legacy builder. We talked about this. Put it to manifestation. With his people. That's what we have to leave. That's what we have to build. I'm working on something huge, keeping that thing top secret, but you know I'm a builder. You know I'm a leader. You know how I get down. You know how I do. But I also know, like I said, in that last Nipsey Hussle interview, I know there's some people that look like me, that don't look like me, that is not rooting for me, but they smiling, gigging, high-fiving, and they not rooting for this thing. It's not about me. It's about the struggle. It's about the continuance of the struggle that Martin, that Malcolm, that Huey, Coretta, you understand what I'm saying? All of them put down on this soil right here. This soil right here. You understand? Love my brother, went to Africa. Family made it. May Allah bless him. Alhamdulillah. He doing big things. Done a lot of work here. But we understand that the work ain't finished. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, people. I'm talking to my black people. I love you. I thank you guys for supporting me all these years. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to make sure I keep the family together. That's why my name, Big Chain, you understand? That means keeping the family together. You understand? That's what that means. And this thing is super heavy around my neck with them diamonds in it. You understand? It's about keeping the family together, man. It's a bigger cause. It's a greater cause. It's a greater cause. And we know that it's a lot of people that is not rooting for us in this country. And I'm cool with it. Cope was cool with it. Pac was cool with it. We just put the mag down. Ain't nobody about to sit up here and play and say, "Oh, I'm just gonna crawl up in the corner and I'm just gonna go along and get along." Use that as a strategy. That's cool, but right here, right here, I will never forget. I got a chance to talk to Dr. Claude Anderson. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my heroes, and his wife did everything to talk to, come on, talk to change, such, this, that, about 9 o'clock. So he finally got on the phone, just that other, he was talking. I said, I think I can get some boys, rap boys got millions, this, that, and other, invest in this thing, what you trying to do, and push the plan on what you talking about with Powernomics and everything. He said, I tried that before with these boys, this, that. And I said, well, you know what? I got a little touch, you know what I'm saying? I got to holler at him, whatnot, hopefully. And he was right. A lot of our young brothers don't understand how important it is when you got that bag like that. You got to make plays. You got to make intelligent plays. He was telling me about how he got the fish farm, and I was telling him how I got connections in the oil field. You know what I'm saying? How I'm really heavy deep in that oil, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my loves right there. And he was saying, well, and I got trucks. He was saying, well, you know what? You can come and get the fish oil, this, that, and other, talking this, that, and other, this, that, and other. And he said, but it really boils down to, Brother Chain, is that our people got to wake up and come to the understanding that we have to pile our resources together. Even if it's just $1, 1 penny. It's the togetherness is the power. You understand? 1 penny, $1. And he said, I can't even get my people to do that. I was affected by that book. My man D Cool from the D, from Dexter, you understand? Shout out D Cool, my main man. He put me up on game about Powernomics. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about that money. And it's all about what you're going to do with the money. How are we going to do with our money? You understand what I'm saying? Look at Michael Jackson. One of my best heroes. Tried to tame raping kids, taking Never Land. You understand what I'm saying? Tame our brothers that are successful. Wait a minute. What about Prince? Killed Prince on the elevator. In his own Wiz, in his own house. Wiz is his house, what we said, from my hood. In his own house, man. Drugged that man. Because that man didn't want to give up his masters. And his name, changed his name to a symbol? For real, this is crazy. But Prince started talking. He started letting us know it's powers to be that's bigger than us that don't want our people to rise. Why is that, Brother Prince? I wish he was here to tell us. They had to get him out of there. Michael Jackson started speaking out. They had to kill Michael. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Nipsey. I'm just giving you some little game off my head from for we can be recent and seeing so you can really open your eyes that this is really real. Nipsey. They was talking about he's about to do something with Dr. Sabi, put a new movie and put people up on their health and different things. I got diabetes. You understand what I'm saying? I need that. help, whatever help I can get. My people put me up on Dr. Sabi and stuff like that, but Nipsey was about to take it to another level. Then Nipsey was about to go talk to the Los Angeles PD, have a meeting. Did he make it to that meeting? No, he didn't. These are brothers that want to change the world and are changing the world. These are black men that's changing the world. I'm one. I wake up every day. You understand what I'm saying? I never forget that I was told by one of my exes. She thought she messed my heart up, but she did. She said, "You're trying to change the world, save the world." I'm not trying to save the world. Well, if you ain't trying to save the world, change the world, and you see that the world is not good for you and your people, then obviously you will go along to get along and you're a threat to us. Because everybody that I mentioned, Martin, Malcolm, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, their whole thing was for their people, but at the same time, too, they were changing the world. Kobe Bryant affected so many people, changed the world, the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. This is deep. This is a young black king. All these boys I'm talking about is kings. Young black kings changing the world. Eazy-E, you understand what I'm saying? Was changing the world with NWA. And they came out with that song, F the Police, because they got tired of police brutality.